guys, it is President's Day today, and so we didn't have school, so we're gonna be getting our thrift on. Savers is having a 50% off of everything sale, so we're gonna go inside and hopefully find a bunch of great stuff.
Alright guys, so I just found this awesome pair of camo pants for only $5.99 in a size 0. They look a bit long, so I'm gonna have to try them on, but for half of $5.99, I've been looking for a pair of camo pants everywhere. Such a great find. So I don't do enough reading in my life, so I decided to start looking at the book section in our thrift store because they always have such a great variety, and they're usually like $2 for a book, which is a really good price. I think I know her. Hey, do I know you?
No?
So it's a bit later in the day, pretty picked over at this Savers, but it's always good to look through everything because it is 50% off all clothing, so we'll see if we'll find anything good today. It's more expensive.
So we're leaving the second Savers. We found some pretty good stuff. You found a really good find.
Find some pretty good stuff.
And we're gonna go to one more Savers and we're gonna call it a day.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. Let's
Pizza for dinner. See you guys soon. Peace. Found this cute vintage top. Has sequins. I like the cut, how it's shorter in the front and longer in the back, but the sleeves are a bit weird. Kind of an awkward length, so I'm definitely gonna have to try it on to see if I'm gonna end up getting it.
Alright guys, so I just found this awesome Guess jean jacket, and I already have a ton of jean jackets, but you can never have too many, right? So this is $12.99 here. It'd be half off today. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up. I'll have to try it on first to see how it fits. So maybe you'll see this, or maybe you won't see this in the haul. We're back! So we hit up 3 Savers today because last week on the radio, we were just driving in the car and we heard that they were having a 50% off sale on everything, but it wasn't actually everything, so the commercial was kind of deceiving. This is what I got. Show what you got.
This is what I got.
Whoa, that's a big bag.
We got a lot of stuff. So we know you guys have been waiting for a thrift haul, and we're finally here with a new one, so let's jump right into it. So at the first Savers, I went a little crazy. I filled a cart up with a bunch of stuff. So I saw it and I loved the color. I've been obsessed with olive for the longest time. So it's just this oversized cardigan, and it was in like the heavy coats and jacket area.
That's
so it was
what
like,
I thought when I first saw it.
I was like, this is gonna be like a coat, but it's more of an oversized cardigan with just some basic buttons down the front, and this was only $3.99. And then half of that is $2. So I got this nice olive green cardigan for $2. It needs to be cleaned up a bit, maybe with one of those like fur extractors, fuzzball, lint thing. I don't know. I'll have to clean it up, but still, for $2, it's like a statement. Like, we spent a really long time in the books.
Yeah, we did.
And I don't usually, you know, look at books because I really don't read that much, but recently I've been all into books and being smart. I picked up one book, and it's called An Underachiever's Diary. You were going to buy the book, but then we were buying 2 books, so I was like, I'll buy one book and you buy one book, and then we'll both read the books.
Okay.
It makes perfect sense. So this was $2.99, and it was originally $10, so
that's pretty
save
good deal.
yourself $7 looking for books at the thrift store. So I'm just gonna check it out, see if it's good.
Okay, so like Stephanie said, she went crazy, and while I was looking at the books and the CDs, she was going through the clothes, and she brings over this huge cart, and she's like, I found something that you're gonna love. And I have actually had really good luck finding Gap jeans at Savers.
Yeah.
This is my 3rd pair that I found at Savers. So they are a little bit big, but they're the high-rise skinny, and so I was super excited. And this is what they look like. The wash is really nice because it's not like a wash that I have right now. And the high-rise part is kind of deceiving too because I thought they were going to be like super high-rise like my BDG denim, but they're kind of more like a natural waist, which I actually really, really love. They're super comfy. Tried them on. Fit perfectly. I was like, oh my gosh, girl, these are amazing. You were always finding the best stuff for me. $3 for a pair of Gap jeans. These would probably like originally be probably $70.
I was gonna say 60.
Yeah, I go into Gap all the time just to look because I know I'm not gonna buy jeans, and then I find them at Savers. So this was an amazing find. just like Stephanie said, she was into books. I don't know if I'm really into books, but, you know, I want to do a little bit more reading, and I just found this one, Normal Gets You Nowhere by Kelly Cutrone, and she's awesome, so I just thought this would be a really good read. For $2.99, it was originally $23.99? Who would pay $23 for this?
Books are expensive. We were just talking about that. Books get pricey.
So that was a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
And so that's what I picked up at the first Savers.
So at the second Savers, I picked up 2 things, and the first one you guys saw from the footage, the camo pants, and I cannot tell you how long I've been looking for a pair of camo pants.
Everywhere.
I found some at PacSun, and they were, how much were they?
$54. They were supposed to be a good deal. They're like $54.
Yeah, $54 for a pair of camel pants at PacSun, and I was going to get them. I love the wash of them. The only problem was that they were a little too low-rise for me. But I didn't really want to spend a lot of money on them because I know it's just kind of like a fad.
Yeah.
It'll be out when summer comes. When I saw these, I was like, these can't be a size 0. And then they were a size 0, and I was flipping out. For $5.99, so $3 today, I got myself a pair of camel pants.
That's awesome.
Such a good deal. I was so excited. Like, you guys don't even know. Like,
I was like, that's
I'm
not
wear
real.
these, like, I was like, who would donate these? And what I really like about them is the zipper detail. You know, it's not just a regular pocket, and then the cool pockets on the back. So, for $3, couldn't leave them behind.
No.
Like, seriously? Like, for real? So the second thing that I picked up was just this plain tee. It was $1.99, so it was $1 today. I can't. What? It was $1 today. So I'm planning on doing a DIY with it within the next few days. Hopefully, you know, you'll be able to see that on my blog and the end result. So for $1, I decided to go ahead and just pick this one up.
So at the second Savers, I only found one thing, but I was really excited for it. And I was just going through the tank tops like I usually do, because you can basically wear tank tops all year here, because you can just like throw on a cardigan or a jacket, and they're cheaper. And I came across this. This is so cute. I love it. Instantly, it just reminded me of something I would wear on spring break, laying out on the beach, but that's probably not going to happen. I think it's really cute. I love the color. I know it's a little bit, like, big, but it's, you know, it's like got that kind of, like, boho feel going on. Yeah. So this was, what, $4?
$4.
Not bad at all for a brand new t-shirt.
Yeah. So at our final stop of the day, the last Savers, I picked up 2 things, and I'm always beelining it for the skirts, because I told Melissa this. People always say I have such great style, but the thing is, what you guys don't know is every day I just wear a skirt and a t-shirt. And most of the time they're just like these stupid mock turtlenecks. Like, that's all I ever wear, like, anymore. And people are like, you have such amazing style. And I'm just like, pick that skirt out and that shirt out. So I found another olive item, and it's just this skirt. And Melissa's like, it's very mod. And I was just like, kind of reminds me of 90s. I would have liked it better if it was a skirt. So this was originally $4, so it was $2 today. And it fits like a, not like a glove, because it's not like bodycon. Let me see your body rock. No, I can't body rock. I thought it was cute, very mod, very new, just refreshing.
Because the lines are very clean.
Yeah, very clean lines. And so for $2, wear it a few times before summer hits, and then
you could still wear it during the summer.
Yeah, I could wear like a white tank or something like that. Totally. $2. So the last thing I picked up, I was just browsing through. I don't usually look through just the plain cotton t-shirts, because that's not, I don't wear a lot of them. But I was just browsing, and I saw this, and I didn't want to show Melissa at first, or I didn't even want to take it, because I was like, this is so, like, immature. Like, I don't know, people are going to think I'm weird for liking this. And it's just this shirt, and it says actual size on it. I just think it's so cool. I don't know why. I don't even know, like, what company this is supposed to be for or what, but I thought it was so cool. I want to wear this tomorrow to school. This is actual size.
This is actually me.
This is what
I'm legit.
I technically am.
So recently at any thrift store, really, instead of looking at clothes first, because I know Stephanie will just, like, pick out the stuff that I like, I will just go, you know, like, mosey on, look at the books, look at the CDs, why are people donating Backstreet Boys Millennium? Like, that's a great album. It's good that I have her, because I would not be finding anything. And so she found this for me, and it's awesome. It's this long kind of like cardigan, but it's almost like heavy enough it could be like a nice like warm like outerwear
the
piece.
upper or something.
Yeah, maybe. This is awesome. It was kind of pricey too. This one was $7.99, so $4, but it's in perfect condition. And right when I saw it, it reminded me of number one, like kind of, you know, a play on Chanel, but number two, my like favorite style icon of the moment, Mira Duma, who's like everywhere on every street style blog. And this just reminded me of something that she would wear, you know, to the Chanel couture show, but it would actually be like full Chanel. And since I can't get that, I got this instead. $4 at the Thrift. $4
at the Thrift.
So that was everything that we got at Savers. I would say we were pretty successful today.
Yeah.
This has been like probably one of the first really successful hauls of the year.
Yeah, seriously. We haven't been able to find anything at Goodwill recently. And we got off to a pretty late start today, but we still picked up or managed to pick up a lot of good things at the Thrift. So whenever there's like holidays and stuff like that, make sure to check out your local thrift stores to see if they're having any sales going on. And as always, thank you guys for watching.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.